All right, so we're back, and we're back in some more Terraria here. Now, we have our full silver armor. We have some accessories. We're kind of cooking, honestly. But we need a little bit more. While our defense is pretty good, our weapons are not so good. Star Fury is a good weapon, but is that going to be enough to kill the old Eye of Cthulhu? Probably not. If we potioned up, it would be. But we're going to need a little bit more than that. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going to the Eater Worlds area. The corruption biome. And what we're going to be doing primarily... Make sure I have bombs. Hold on. I definitely need more bombs than this. What we're going to be doing primarily is breaking these things called shadow orbs on the bottom. They drop items generally. And generally, we're going to get very powerful from this very rapidly. Because these accessories over here are very good. And there's a couple weapons over here that are very good. Where did I keep my bombs? Bombs? Hello? Oh, bombs, where are you? I don't know where my bombs are. Are they on me? They're absolutely not on me, so where are my bombs? We could just buy some bombs. It's not a big deal. We also made a piggy bank, which stores our money. Good thing about piggy bank is, when you buy from shopkeepers and stuff, you don't need the money on you. You can just, you know, go over here. Now, we need bombs, apparently, because I guess we don't have any? I thought we had a ton, though. We have, like, 3 sticky bombs, but that's not enough. Let's do this. And that should be enough bombs for, like... potentially the rest of the run. I don't know. Apparently there are more bombs because... Are they in my inventory? Were they in my inventory? I feel like they were in my inventory. I might be stupid. We don't talk about it, okay? We're gonna head over here. We've got Hermes boost now, making this a lot easier as well. As you can see, we're a lot faster. It takes a second for the speed boost to like kick in, but like once it kicks in, it's all good. You're going fast, and they get even faster. And you can add things like water walking boots on them, lava walking boots. It gets, you know, it gets crazy, man. You just keep adding stuff on. You keep increasing in power exponentially. That's the beauty of this game. It's an experience. It's a whole campaign. Let's not hurt ourselves. So, deep in the corruption biome, there are these weird tunnels. There's also the corruption altars down here. Generally, you're not going to be down here too much, but we're going to be down here for a little bit right now because we want to be breaking shadow orbs for these items. But here's the altars. These will come into use later on, specifically, where we'll break them to spawn in the hard mode ores. But right now, we can't break them. We don't have a good enough tool, essentially. Let's just light up the area real quick, though, so we have a sense of our surroundings. Also, see how long this cave is. Sometimes they're pretty long, sometimes they're short. This one's fairly long. Yeah, it's fairly long. Yeah, it's really long. Wow. Then we also find a really long minecart. What was that about? We find that one minecart track, and it was, like, going on for, like, a mile. That was a long one. Wow. Okay, so this is good. It means there's plenty of shadow orbs as well, which is something we care about, because that means more spawns. So, you might ask, why are there shadow orbs down here? Like, are they just here for items? Absolutely not. These are how you spawn the Eater of Worlds. Now, it takes breaking 3 of them to spawn the Eater of Worlds. So we're not going to break more than 3. Or rather, we're not going to break more than 2. we break more than 2, the boy's going to come out, and that's bad. So we got probably the worst item we can get. We got the forceful musket, or rather, just the musket. This one's forceful. Now, we can break 1 more here, and we can hope we maybe get a good item. We could also just go balls to the walls here, and potentially, you know, just run away from the boss. So what do we get? We got another musket. Well, that's extremely unfortunate. Well, I did come here for items, so I am probably going to break 1 more. I am probably going to break 1 more. Or should I? Could we kill... Could we kill the Eater... I mean, sorry, not the Eater. The Eye of Cthulhu with the musket. Theoretically, I mean, it does kind of decent damage. You know what I say? We're going to fight the Eye of Cthulhu first, and then we'll break that 3rd orb. Now, we're all absolutely going to die to the Eater of Worlds and the Eye of Cthulhu at least once. But that's okay. It's not my first rodeo. I know how these go. So, leave that in there. I guess we'll keep this. How much does this do? Quite a bit of damage. How much do the musket balls do? 7 on top? Okay. Well, throw these arrows in here. I know I'm just kind of throwing stuff in here. I'm trying to keep it somewhat organized, but it's a little tough right now. But it's fine. We'll make it work. one way or another. The arms dealer's here. Nice. Now, he sells the mini shark, right? Which is going to be our absolute favorite item early on, especially if we're doing a mixed build. So, mini shark, 38 gold. We do not have enough money. That's a little unfortunate, but not to be unexpected. I didn't think I was going to have enough money. Maybe if we sell our things, we'll have enough. I don't know. Do we really have enough? Sometimes selling your ore is a good idea, but I don't know if I want to sell all my ore yet. I don't know everything I need to craft immediately. Well, for now, let's just sit the way we are. Let's not sell anything. We can buy the, you know, the minigun whenever we want. It's whatever. The mini shark is a good gun, but we don't need it to kill the Eye of Cthulhu. Let's go down, max out our health real quick. By the time we come up, we should be able to fight yield Eye of Cthulhu. We have a Spelunker's potion, right? Yes, we do. So we're gonna head down here and just get health primarily, but maybe some more gold armor. If we can get if we can switch out the gold armor, that's the better thing at the end of the day. But I also want to get a magic mirror. I need to find more of these shacks down here. The game is not being very kind. There's an item, you know, called the magic mirror. Lets you basically use the effect of the recall potion, but instead of, you know, using potions, it just is infinite. It's a good thing to have in your inventory at all times, because you're going to be teleporting back to base a lot. But the game is like, nah, we're not going to spawn that for you. Why would we do that? I know how this game operates. It's sometimes it's like that. It's like, you'll be playing a Terraria save, and it's like, we just need one ankle to the wind. And it's like, yep, there's no ankle to the wind in the whole world. And it's like, what? Gold bars, though. I'm happy about that. However, where are the, where's the Magic Mirrors game? What's going on with that? Trying to get up here. The game is being very difficult about it. Oh, another chest. No magic mirror. Well, let's eat a Spelunker's potion real quick and let's search around. We don't need the map necessarily, so let's just turn off the map real quick so we can see a bit better. There is another shack up there, so we're gonna head up there as well. Still haven't gotten a hook from these guys as well. The RNG is not being kind to me. Let's head over here. That skeleton is coming for me, man. He is absolutely trying to do his best to get over here. We could actually use bombs to dig a little bit faster, but going left and right with it is kind of not efficient. It's better just to use them vertically to go down. And besides, we might be using these bombs later on for something specific. It's going to be for the Wall of Flesh fight. We're going to have to destroy a lot of towers to make a platform so we can fight him a bit easier. And it's good to have a lot of bombs on hand. And if we want to be efficient about it, we probably don't want to spend all our money, again, buying more bombs. Magic mirror, finally, thank you. Okay, that sits in that slot right there and never moves from that spot. That will literally not move until we upgrade it into the cell phone. So there we go. We got objectively maybe the best item in the game, the magic mirror. I mean, some might go, that's not really like, I guess it's a good item, but like, is it the best item? Yes, and I think so because you're going to need this throughout the entire game. If you don't have a magic mirror, you're going to run into problems. Without a magic mirror, you're not going to be able to teleport freely eventually. It becomes a whole nightmare and a half. Let's grab this guy because we did come here for health. And we got to make sure we come back up. So there is accessories and stuff we can get that will tell us like the depth we're at, what time it is. So we're going to need to get all those as well because right now, I don't know what time it is. So eventually we're just going to have to hop back up and hope it's nighttime. But nighttime begins at 7 o'clock, right? We got a javelin dude over here. There must be a marble biome nearby. Oh, that's right below us. That's why. Enemy spawns are kind of based on, like, the biome you're in. But also the biome they're spawning in. So, it's kind of weird. To describe it simply, there's sometimes enemies will have certain drops based on the biome they're in. But if you have maybe like a split biome here and you're standing in one biome, they'll drop the items from the one biome even though you're standing in the other biome. So I'll put it into this perspective. You'll be in, like, say a corruption biome, and you're farming souls of night, which is something that spawns in hard mode, and they come from being, well, from corruption enemies, but being in the corruption biome specifically. Well, now let's say you have a, you know, a hallowed biome right next to you. You pop over there. So now the corruption enemies will start dropping souls of light, even though they're corruption enemies. They should be dropping souls of night. It gets weird like that. The game's got weird, finicky material, like, you know, mechanics. And that's how you can really optimize and make a farm. Because without that mechanic in the game, you wouldn't be able to farm things the way, you know, a lot of the farms you might see me make later on are. I don't know how complex we're going to get with the farms, but we'll just have to see. It's more up to my discretion, because sometimes making farms takes a long time, and farming obviously takes a long time. So I would have to, you know, do it off video, because I don't think you guys want to see a video of me just standing still for like 30 minutes. I don't know if that sounds very entertaining. It definitely doesn't. Like, oh, shit. Well, we are max health now, so we can head back up. We don't have to use this thing anymore. We don't need the recall potion, so let's just put them in the chest. It is about nighttime. You can tell because the sun's setting. I know, crazy. We are potentially ready to fight this man. It's gonna be weird. I think I'm just gonna hit the B button and consume all my potions because, well, I don't know exactly. Well, we could check what potions we got. We got thorns, we got night owls, swiftness, that'll be useful. Titan, that's okay. Nothing else really that does damage. Yeah, kind of meh, but whatever. We definitely don't have great potions, but who cares? It's not going to be a big deal at the end of the day here. We should be able to kill them, especially with the grenades. But these guys are probably all going to die. They're all going to die, probably. And it's not even like a case of, like, maybe I could save them. I can't really save them right now. They're just going to die, and we're going to have to accept it. It's very sad. Now, you might go, so what if you find more life crystals later on here? Like, you're already max health. What are you going to do with them? Really simple. You can turn them into heart statues or heart lanterns, and they'll give you increased life regen when you're nearby. And that'll be part of our boss arenas as well. But it is about nighttime here. You'll be able to tell it's nighttime when the music changes. Let's finish organizing our inventory. And let's also organize monster drops. So monster drops, are we putting those in any chest yet? In here? I don't particularly like that. So hold on. Let's grab another chest. I know we have another one in here. Yep, there's another one. And we're going to make this the monster drop chest. We'll just put things like this. And move these guys. Hell, we'll even grab the falling stars. Cobweb as well. And we're going to move them into... Oops, sorry. Move them into here like this. Now, Cobweb is kind of massive, so we're going to make 4 preemptive slots for it, so it always quick stacks into there, the exact place we want it to. Falling stars, we'll put them there, and it is nighttime. Anything else we need? No. I don't think so. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill him. I'm going to be honest, but I'm going to give it my all. It shouldn't be too hard. Let's head up. And we're going to summon this man. Let's get the musket here on 4. Wand is sparking. And we're just going to have to give it our all. We probably should actually grab the bow real quick. I know we put the bow in here. Let's grab the bow because we might need it. We don't need the mace. That's for sure. Mace is not going to be that useful against this guy. Okay, so here we go. 3,600 health. Not too hard. But the HP values will get a little bit more crazy later on, especially as we are getting deeper into the game. But as you can see, he's not bad. I mean, we struggled more with the King Slime than we did with this guy right now. But he will enter a second phase here, and he will get very, very fast. Right now, this is the easy mode. But we are doing enough damage per second here that Gonna be able to kill him. And there's the second phase. His little eye minions here that are following us do drop HP as well. So it's good that they are all kind of stacked up right now and we haven't killed them. Now, he will hit us a couple times here. I guess we won't need to buff, which is nice. And we also don't need a second layer to the arena. But the main thing about Terraria fights is that you just want to keep moving. You always want to keep moving, and you want to have definitely movement items, especially like grappling hooks and stuff, speed boots, anything like that. If you don't have those items, you're going to struggle a lot against bosses. Because these guys go around very fast sometimes, or they do crazy amounts of damage per hit. So standing still, it's not good for your health. And he is going to die here in a few more shots. But it's gonna be a little bit harder to hit him because he is moving around quite fast. One more shot. Maybe. I actually haven't looked at the HP. There we go. All right. And there we go. Eye of Cthulhu. Nice. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I honestly thought I would struggle a little bit harder, but it's okay. Now we get something really, 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 really good. Oh, the Shield of Cthulhu. This is another movement item, but also offensive item, and it also adds defense. It's quite nice to have. Now, I'm going to switch out the climbing claws. I'm going to switch out the climbing claws. The shoe spikes are better because they let us slide down walls. Climbing claws let us hook on the walls. Not as nice. Let's just throw it in one of these rooms. And yeah, wow. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. So easy, in fact, we could probably fight the Eater of Worlds now. I know, double whammy, one episode, a little crazy. But I think we do it, yeah. So now when we like double tap in a direction, we can dash, which is really nice. And it's really good for movement, especially. But, so the thing with the Eater of Worlds here, what this fight is that he does not care about daylight. So you could fight this guy in the day, you could fight this guy in the night. It doesn't matter. But he cannot leave his biome. If he leaves his biome, he will just leave. He just dips. He's like, nah, I'd leave. And it's like, oh, okay, goodbye. That includes if you go a little too high. So we want our arena to be kind of low, but not too low. We just want a little bit platform to stand on, because he's going to be very big. You know, you might have looked at the Eater of Worlds, or rather the Eye of Cthulhu there, and went, he's just a, he's a big eye. That's cool. This guy is a very, very big dude. He's not the biggest boss in the game, but he is big. But he's, in my opinion, a lot of the times easier. Just because he has multiple segments, and those segments, think of like, if you watch Isaac, it's like Larry Jr. You can break those segments, and then he splits off into more. And if you're smart about it, you can just kind of completely shred him in one go if you have a piercing weapon. If you see what I'm getting at. There is a weapon that drops from these shadow orbs that pierces. We call that good game design. Okay, so a lot of enemies here, by the way. Again, like I said, does not matter if it's night or day. This guy will come out regardless. Now, we know our corruption biome is very big, so we can make ours a platform here pretty long. But we just don't want it to be too high. Too high, it's a problem. Now, building here is going to be a little annoying because apparently the enemies just want to constantly siege me right now. Don't know why. Let's make our platform. I'm going to light it up as well and add some campfires so we have our regeneration and we have some lights to see. I think we're going to end up fighting in the daytime here, though. My god, the enemies are relentless right now. I don't know what's up with that. You know, sometimes, oh man, now the building. Sometimes the enemies are like this. I'm just like, what the hell, man? Why are you guys constantly attacking me? And I'm like, I don't know. We're just here to attack you. And I'm like, okay. Sometimes it's easy to just build a box while you're building. But in this case, building a box is not really feasible. Because we have to kind of, God, I can't. I'm having to switch to the right here every 2 seconds because apparently the enemies just can't chill. There's also another strat of making the enemies kind of get stuck in a box. Like I said earlier in a earlier episode, the enemies have a spawn cap, so there can only be so many enemies. So if you just kind of lock them in a box and don't walk too far from them, they add to that spawn cap and more enemies won't spawn. Apparently we cannot get a chance to breathe here. We've already killed 50. Jesus. Get out of here. Now we can do this real quick. Hold on. Can you get away from me for 1 second? I've never been this swamped by him. What's going on? Oh, there we go. It's a lot easier to kill him now that we have the banner down. Because those banners do add bonus damage. I forget what the exact damage is, but it's significant. It makes killing them a lot easier. See, one swing of our sword is almost enough. Can we chill? I can't build. Oh my god, I'm getting swamped here. Well, maybe we'll just have to wait to fight the Eater Worlds, because apparently the enemies do not want to leave me alone for 1 second. Like, this is crazy. I'm still going to build the platform here, but damn. I don't understand. Why are they so aggressive right now? Like, look at this. There's so many. Why are there so many? And that definitely doesn't do enough damage. I was like, how much is the Wand of Sparking doing to him? It's not a lot. Can we, like, I don't know, just stop attacking me. Just let me build the platform. It doesn't need to be that big. Like, I'm probably going to stop after this tree. Bam. We're just going to get out of here. What the hell is with the enemies? There's so many. So anyways, I guess we'll fight him in the next one, but we will fight him in the next one. We'll probably kill him here. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed that episode, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.